Good morning, folks. On the move nice and early this morning. It's about 6:30. Had a pretty great night's sleep. I only woke up once in the middle of the night to take a piss, but other than that, I was pretty much out. The moon was super bright when I got up. It was a full moon, but it didn't bother me too much. The wind kind of stopped after I was in my tent for a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. Good night's sleep, but still a little cold this morning. We don't have any real plans for today. We're 31 miles from Olali Lake, which will be our next resupply point. I think we're all carrying too much food, so I don't know that any of us are going to have to buy a whole lot there, but that's the next stop. We could push there today, but we wouldn't be able to get there in time, before it closed down. Probably looking at 25 or so. Wow, this is beautiful this morning. Anyway, I think that's about all I got. I'm gonna try to get warmed up here. Probably stop and dig a hole. Start editing my video from yesterday. Still trying to do it while I hike. It's just been working better for me. So we'll do that this morning. And I'll catch up pretty soon here. Beautiful views of Mount Jefferson today. Well, it's been a beautiful day so far. Pretty cruisy. Been kind of lost in some audiobooks and podcasts, so I haven't had a whole lot to say. Been running into a lot of followers. Ran into one this morning, Sobo by the name of Jack. Thanks for following along and thanks for saying hi, and good luck to you. I also ran into Marika, from anyone that watches or have watched Frozen's videos. Yeah, I crossed paths with him earlier this morning, said hi to him, that was cool. Other than that, just some good views, and now we're in the shade of the canopy here. It's just after noon. Chap and Cece are ahead. I hope that they have pulled off for lunch or plan to do it sometime soon, because I'm fucking starving. I know you've probably caught on by now, but we don't really hike together very much. We all kind of just do our own thing, but we do like to meet up for lunch and, of course, at camp at the end of the day. Did stop for a quick lunch. Saw Cece. I don't know where the hell Chap's at. He must be cruising today, but he's up ahead somewhere. Had my cold soaked ramen. I had a protein bar, probably a quarter of a jar of peanut butter, way too many Sour Patch Kids. I had a Justin's almond butter packet. I'm pretty sure there was something else. Oh, I had a tuna wrap with sriracha on it. A lot of food. Still hungry. Still dreaming of real town food. I've been craving movie theater popcorn for weeks now. I still haven't gotten to that one yet. In Bend, I wanted to go to the movie theater, just buy the popcorn and then leave. And then I just got busy and drunk and just forgot about it, I guess. I don't know when the next time we'll be in a decent sized town will be. I don't think there are very many more of those left, actually. We had played with the idea of maybe taking a bus to Portland from Cascade Locks and hanging there for a night. But I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It's a big ass snow bridge. A lot bigger than it looks on camera. Stopped to take a little break and get this north side soaking. It's been a rough day. Been a lot of climbing, especially this second part of the day. Just a very long up. But we're almost done with that. And then we have a few miles down and then a couple little humps that we have to go over before camp. We have like 8.5 miles to where we want to camp, and it is just about 5 o'clock. It's also starting to get cold again. When the sun comes out, it's really nice, but the wind is very cold, and it's also been really cloudy most of the day. Just kind of looks like it's going to rain at any second, but it hasn't yet. Still haven't seen Chap all day. He texted about where we were planning to camp, so I told him that. Looks like I might be hiking into the night. I'm not sure yet. Haven't checked far out in a bit, but we still had, I don't know, 2 more miles until our projected camp. Far out shows it as a 2-site, like that there's 2 tent sites there. We've seen a lot of hikers today, even more so than yesterday. Again, I'm hoping that these sites aren't taken. Sometimes Far Out lists these sites, you know, saying that there's room for 2 tents or 1 tent or 3 tents or whatever. But then in the comments, someone will say room for 5 or more tents. So it's always good to look at the comments as well. Problem is, I tried to update my Far Out earlier this morning, and my service must have been shitty when I tried to do it. So something got kind of fucked up, and now I have no comments on any of the waypoints. So I have no idea what this campsite's actually going to look like, or what anything's going to look like, at least until I get decent service and can try to update it again or something. Still going, almost there. Tomorrow morning we're going to hit our next resupply spot, which is Olali Lake. Sounds like it's just a bunch of cabins that you can rent, and there's a little tiny store there, which apparently we can do a full resupply at, but they literally don't have anything else. There's no like plumbing, there's pit toilets. There's nowhere to charge our devices, no restaurant or anything like that. I just realized that my battery bank is damn near empty. I've got like 1 more full charge out of it, and then that's it. Because I wasn't smart during trail days, I didn't charge any of my things. Thankfully, Patrick, our trail angel, had a big old battery pack, I don't even know what you would call it, in the van. So I did get to charge things, you know, on the ride back to trail, but it wasn't enough to take care of the battery bank. So I guess this is going to be similar to the Sierra. No music, no making phone calls, none of that shit for the next couple of days. Alright fuckers, I'm in my tent. We did 29.9 miles today, 0.1 off for a 30-mile day, but I think I'll go ahead and count it as a 30. We got here after dark, had to hike with my headlamp on for the last 1.5 miles, 2 miles probably. So I don't really have a whole lot I can show you. I just ate a bunch of food and it's cold again, so I'm just in my quilt trying to get warm. It was a good day today. It was really beautiful, a lot of good views, but yeah, my knees were hurting, and it's just a tough day. A lot of climbing, a lot of ups and downs, but yeah, tomorrow we only have like 2 miles into that Alali Lake place I was telling you all about, so that'll be first thing in the morning, and I will catch up with y'all then. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.